Good morning, happy Saturday. I'm Debbie from Debbie's World and welcome back to my kitchen. So today we're going to be doing some batch cooking, but they will be uploaded as 3 separate videos, and I hope that they're going to be quite simple, nothing complicated or anything like that. The first thing we're going to start with is something really easy. It's barbecue chicken. So all you need for this is an oven, Maggi barbecue seasoning packet, and some chicken breasts. And I will confirm the calories at the end because we need to weigh the chicken. But yeah, it takes, not sure how long it takes, I'll come back with that. But yeah, that's the first thing we're going to make. So my oven is preheating to 180 and I'm going to get this chicken cut up because it's rather large. They were evidently rather large breasted chickens, and I'll weigh it and come back. So there's about 940 grams of chicken there. For the moment, for my recipe, I've put that it serves 4, but I will put the grams in as well, so that when I serve up, if I use more portions than 4, I can just use the weight of the recipe. So I've cut my chicken up into kind of chicken tender size chicken, finger size sort of, just big chunks. And the reason I've done that is so that you get more of the flavour in, covering the skin, not the skin, the surface. You can obviously use full breasts, you can use chicken thighs, chicken drumsticks, whatever you fancy, but I enjoy it with chicken breast. Right, wash my hands and then let's get on to the next stage. In your Maggi bag, and if you want to look for unbranded versions, please do, because Aldi, Lidl, all sorts of places do these chicken seasoning bags. So just check the calories or the sins. They're quite low sin on Slimming World if you divide by the portions. I'm not going to say how many because I'm not able to check, but if you take the sins of the sachet and divide into how many portions, it will work out quite low sin, most of them. And this one is Maggi Sweet and Sticky Barbecue. So in your seasoning bag, in your packet, you'll get a clear plastic bag with a red tie, or some kind of tie anyway. There we go, that bag took a little while to get open. And you get a little red tie, so just put that to one side, open your bag, and then you'll get your sachet of seasoning. Now I'm actually going to try it a slightly different way. I'm going to, usually I mix it in the bag, but being as I've weighed my chicken in the bowl, I'm going to pour over my seasoning and mix it in my bowl. Before I do that, I just need to add my, what did I say, 940 grams to my Nutri-Check. Right, so that is coming up as 1,391 calories or for the whole thing, or 347 calories per serving, but I honestly think this will do me more than 4 servings. But as I've entered that weight, I should be able to do it by weight rather than by portion as well. It's another one where we're going to have to get our hands dirty. I don't think I've actually tried this barbecue one before. or not for a long time anyway. But yeah, I do find that cutting the chicken up smaller helps spread the flavour further, and you get really it well coated, because if you just do it in like 4 or 5 whole chicken breasts, then you get your middle of your chicken breast is totally unflavoured or unseasoned. Right, I'm sure you get the idea, so I'm going to turn you off before I get my other hand dirty. Delivery's just coming, I think. Can you hear the yaps? So there's a bowl, big bowl of like chicken fillets there. You've got your bag, you've got your tie ready, your little bag tie, and then you've got some kind of oven ready, oven friendly baking tray or baking dish. And then obviously I'm just going to, I think that has mixed a lot better in there than trying to do it in the bag. Everything's really well coated, so I recommend that rather than trying to do it in the bag. But yeah, I'll be doing that in future. So yeah, I'm going to put this in there, and I'm not going to try and film it because I'll make a fool of myself. Don't forget, oven 180 degrees. Let's get this into my bag. There it is, all in my bag. Try and squeeze the air out like that. Then get your tie. I'm sure someone's going to come and say you can make your own barbecue seasoning. Fair enough. You go on ahead, make a video about it. I'll be really happy for you. But for me, it's just a quick and easy recipe, and you've got loads of lovely flavoured chicken. So you want to place your bag into your baking tray and just press it out, spread it out as much as you can, and into the oven for about 50 minutes, and then check it. So I'll see you in 50 minutes. This is the barbecue chicken after 50 minutes in the oven. Now remember that I cut my chicken up quite small, so if you have left your breast whole, your chicken breast, it may take a little bit longer. But I've just cut a hole in the bag to let the steam out and cut one of the pieces open, and you can see that it's cooked. And look at that. So in a moment, when that's cooled a bit more, I'll show you what I'm going to serve that with. But before I show you my finished meal, which I will do in a second, I've just cling filmed my chicken in my bowl. I'm going to put this in the fridge. It will probably keep in the fridge for 2 or 3 days if you wanted to pick away at it. What I will do in a bit, because I'm ready for my lunch, is serve it out into portions and freeze it, and you can keep it in the freezer, and then the night before you want it, just take it out of the freezer. Obviously if you froze it all together, you would have to defrost it all together, so that's why I'm going to have to take a guess at how much I'm going to want to eat in the future in portions and do it that way. But yeah, that is barbecue chicken, and let's have a look how we're going to eat it. I'm getting ready to serve up my lunch, and I'm going to eat some of the barbecue chicken that I've made, and I'm going to serve it with couscous, salad and coleslaw. So I've got some Asda couscous. I've had this in the cupboard for quite a while. I'm going to weigh out 30 grams. Doesn't look like a lot compared to what the serving says, but believe me, with some salad and some coleslaw and some chicken, it will be filling, it will be plenty. So on your couscous, I add to mine salt, pepper and just a little bit of turmeric. And then you want your boiling water, and however many grams of couscous you've used, you want to add the same volume of water. So 30 grams of couscous is 30 grams of water. That'll be plenty. Just give that a quick fork through. And just leave it to one side with a tea towel over. Right, onto the salad. So lately I've been getting this Asda sweet and crunchy rainbow sharing salad. Because since I've been on Mounjaro, I haven't been eating as much salad, so I find that this lasts me a week, and if you keep it in the thing covered, it does last. So we're just going to quickly do a handful of that. Trying to get a few different things in it. I'm not putting any extra cucumber in, so I'm getting a couple of pieces of cucumber. So that's, and then I'm just going to add some quartered tomatoes. So 70 grams of that salad. And then we're going to do salt again. And I'm going to go in with some Bramwell's house dressing. Then I'm going to go in with my chicken. Now you can see on my NutriCheck that I've made a meal for the barbecue chicken. So what I'm going to do, I've said that it serves 4, which says that it would be 348 calories. But I don't think I'm going to use that much, so we're going to do it by weight. So remember, I got the whole weight of the chicken. So I'm just going to pick some bits out. I think we're going to go for that. I think that's enough. 130, that's probably more than enough. So let's do 130 grams. And the calories for that is 192. So as I say, you'll have to put through the calories yourself for how much you use and so on and so forth, but it's a really dead easy recipe. And then, is the couscous done yet? Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Give it another fork through. In fact, I'm going to take that down to 20 grams. And then we're going to go in with, it's only me using this coleslaw, so I'm going to use the same fork. Shoot me. What's that? 30 grams. 40 grams of coleslaw, I think that's enough. And I'll show you if I'm up top. So there we go then, it's after 1:30 now and my lunch is ready and I am hungry. I did have a bacon sandwich this morning though, so I haven't been like hanging on, but here we go. We've got some barbecue chicken. The barbecue chicken by itself is 192 calories. 20 grams of couscous, 40 grams of coleslaw, just normal, not reduced fat or anything. Then about 70 grams of salad, leaves, cucumber, sweet corn, tomatoes, and 15 ml of Aldi house salad dressing. Oh, I haven't added my Sprite yet. So it'll be about 355 calories, which is ideal for a lunch, I think. Let me know if you try it. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time.